Beautiful messes? Oh, we love beautiful messes.
Greetings from Confetti Land,
home of the Confetti Bar. I'm Jessica, founder and confetti artist.
And I'm Alexis, head of happiness. Join us here in this magical, colorful place where we
have fun,
feel feelings,
and encourage you to embrace your unique version of happiness and all of its beautiful, messy pieces.
We are so excited to have you join us.
Are we doing it?
It seems as though we are. Our question every season.
We're back. Didn't we say that last season?
Probably. Because I think it always feels like it's been such a long time.
Because it has. I feel it's been like 6 months since we've popped on to record, I believe.
Genuinely gathering all my supplies for this, I was like, what am I forgetting?
100%.
Hopefully
I felt very unprepared, even though I knew it was coming. And then, of course, as I tried to log in, it was being weird about the microphone and stuff. So I was like, Cliff, help!
Yes, I was spending 5 minutes just trying to let it see that I had headphones.
Okay, we made it, though. We're here.
We did! Happy to be back in Confetti Land.
I am as well. I have to be perfectly honest, though.
Oh?
I was feeling some type of... I feel like I've just been low vibes this week anyway, so I was feeling some type of way, and then the day was crazy. I had a last-minute appointment that came up, and I was like, I'm just going to text Alexis and say we should postpone it. But then I was like, you know what? No. I am showing up, my hair unwashed, my vibes low, because this is the true mess of life. And I said, I always leave our chats feeling much better about myself. So here I am in all of my messy glory. But I was wearing my In Confetti We Trust shirt today. And I said, I am going to trust the confetti and I am going to show up.
Trust the beautiful mess.
That is what we are doing.
Absolutely love that. I had to hype myself up. The Greetings from Confetti Land shirt had to come on. I slapped on a new tattoo.
Yes.
To say take me to Confetti Land. Because I was like, seriously, it's been a minute since we've talked into the recording studio. And I was like, I got to get in the Confetti Land mode. And you're so right.
I love it.
We always talk about a beautiful mess, and here you are living it, and I'm glad that you're here.
I love that we both took, two different approaches. Both feeling the same way. You're like, okay, I'm getting in the gear. I'm putting on the tattoo. I'm in it, and I'm just like, I'm showing up. This is it. I'm not changing my clothes. I'm not doing my hair. I'm not putting on makeup. I am just going to show up as I am.
And here we both are.
But we're both here. That's the important part.
In two different methods.
I feel like you're in first class and I'm the stowaway in the bottom.
Oh, no.
But we're both here. That's the important part.
We're both on the plane.
Doesn't matter how we got here. We're both here.
And I invite you up to first class with me.
I'll be your guest.
Let's open a spindrift.
I'll be your +1. I don't think that's how it works, but I appreciate it anyway.
Yeah.
But, okay, I think it is extra apropos then that we sort of decided that our season 4, pause for realizing it's season 4 already, but our season 4 theme is reclaiming joy. And I think for me, that's going to resonate extra hard tonight because, like I said, I've just been low vibes. I haven't been feeling the joy this week as much as I should. So I'm hoping that by sitting here talking about it, I'll be feeling more joyful by the end.
Yes. Well, if I may quote our field guide to whimsy, P.S. Remember, whimsy, aka also joy, I think they go hand in hand, isn't an escape from reality. It's a way to dance with it. You're dancing with it.
I am dancing with it tonight.
Your words of wisdom have come back to bring you life.
Man, sometimes I say some good things.
Yes, you do.
And then promptly forget them. But for a moment there, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. We're going to just decide to dance with joy. But I do think we should start with 4 reasons joy can actually be problematic. And I think that's a good place to start. And then we will chitty chat about what to do about it. But number 1, joy can trigger vulnerability. So it's funny because my last minute appointment that disrupted my schedule, I guess. I see this wonderful woman, Karen Kremzar. She's a holistic occupational therapist. So when I go to see her, it's like a mix of therapy and kind of like a massage and physical therapy, like all rolled into one. I have a lot of tension in my neck and shoulders. That's where I carry all of it. And so I've been seeing her for a while. But anyway, I digress. So I was telling her how we were going to record tonight, and I was talking about joy. And she was the one who actually told me that Brene Brown is the one who actually talks about joy being one of the most difficult emotions, and that she's also said that it is the most vulnerable emotion we can experience, because for many of us, I'm going to put myself at the top of the list here, when we feel joy or we feel extra happy or like something good is happening, we sort of immediately follow it with, but what if it goes away? And so we're like scared to open ourselves up to joy, because what is the opposite of joy? That's always a possibility around the corner. So a lot of people, again, myself included, often kind of balance a joyful moment with kind of worry and anxiety that the other shoe is going to drop, as it were. So I can speak for myself and say that I've spoken a lot about this in therapy. Obviously, I have a whole team of people trying to help me get my life together here. But I've talked a lot about how, like, kind of past traumas in my life, like, I'm scared of joy sometimes because, like, I feel safer being in, like, survival mode, because at least then I know, like, I'm ready for something bad to happen. But sometimes I do find myself when I'm, like, not feeling anxious or not feeling worried about something, I'll kind of like catch my breath and like, oh, wait, nope, I have to brace myself like for something bad around the corner. So that one hits hard. Joy, vulnerable.
Dang.
Tough stuff.
I mean, you're not wrong. I was reading the latest issue of the Magnolia Journal, and Chip Gaines has a section in the end, and it's like Chip gets the last word. And he was talking about how we always talk about like worst case scenarios, and he likes to flip the question of, but what's the best that can happen? And I think that's when we start dreaming and getting excited about things, but there is always that like, well, what if that's clouding the sunshine?
Agreed. Brings me to problem number 2 with joy, and the fact that our brains are literally wired to notice like threat more than pleasure. And we actually, I don't know if you remember, we talked about this with Deb Dana a little bit last season, and the whole concept of like the negativity bias, and how like from an evolutionary perspective, like our biology like wants to keep us alive. So it's always on the lookout for threats. And so we're like wired to look for like more negative things first. And that's why it's so important to like practice joy, because it does not actually come naturally to us. So I like Chip's flipping the script so that we can be more mindful of it, because we're hardwired to think about what is the worst case scenario so that we survive.
Yeah. I honestly I don't think I've really thought about it that way. This is opening my eyes. But it feels very true.
It does. All right. Problem number 3 with joy is that we sometimes don't feel worthy of it. So aside, and this I guess kind of ties into number one a little bit, but kind of even taking it a step further from like being vulnerable to it, like we also a lot of times don't believe we deserve it, or we feel like we have to earn joy, or we haven't worked hard enough for it, or whatever the case may be. So that's 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 problematic.
Yeah, it is. It is. I
It
think
is.
truly, I think that we like downplay ourselves like way too much. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, for example, today or this week is like coordinator appreciation week at my day job. And a couple people gave me like some fun little goodies today, which I mean, I love receiving fun goodies, but like, I think because it was like tied with work, it felt like,
Mm-hmm.
well, have I really like done enough for this or that? And like, do I deserve this or whatever? And it was like such cute, sweet things. And I love doing that for other people, but sometimes I think it is harder to receive.
Mm-hmm.
And even like I think when like somebody compliments you and you're like, "Oh, like thanks, it was on sale." Like you automatically have to justify anything instead of just accepting with full confidence like what somebody has
Yes.
just bestowed upon you.
100%. And that brings me to problem number 4 with joy is that it requires presence. So, like, it actually does mean you have to be in the moment, whereas we as human beings have kind of trained ourselves to live more in emotions that are either like future thinking. So when we're worried, obviously it's thinking about like, well, what could happen? Or like regret. So we're thinking about things that happened in the past and like going over and over what we should have done differently or how something didn't go our way or whatever the case may be. But it's actually really hard, I think, especially in just our current society, to take that time to slow down and actually be in the present moment. And I'm going to tie this into confetti, obviously, because it forces you to be in the moment, as we talked about last season. So
Mm-hmm.
that's problem number 4 with joy is we just don't like to be in the present.
Literally, you're so true. I have been thinking so much lately, kid you not, of like how I want to be more present. I want to be where my feet are, but so often I'm like reliving things in the past, even if it's like happy things. I'm like trying to hold on to those things, or I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to guess what's going to happen in the future. And literally, I'm like, hey, maybe just be where you are right now. And yes, look fondly on memories and whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
also plan for the future, but right now is going to get you where you're going.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tough. It's a tough one. Okay, so those are our 4 problems with joy. So I think the point is this season we're going to try and unpack those 4 things and try and change it up so that they're no longer problems for us, which is why we're going to reclaim our joy. We're not going to let these problems stop us any longer. So this brings me to the idea that I actually want to talk about 2 different concepts of joy, because obviously joy is kind of subjective, right? I mean, we all kind of have an idea, but what is joyful to me might not be joyful to you, etc. But I do think we can kind of break it into 2 categories, if you will. And this is something I posed to the Confetti Club a while back. But the idea of gentle joy versus wild joy. And I think both have their place and both can coexist and both can give you different things in different moments. I think the distinction is kind of the energy you bring to it and what kind of joy do you want to feel in any given moment. So gentle joy, I think that actually came up again with Deb Dana. This feels like just a shameless plug for last season, but it's just fresh on my
Go
mind.
listen to that episode, people.
But it came up with her, this concept of like gentle joy, which I just love. Like it immediately like felt like a warm blanket on me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like it feels so comforting. It feels easy. It feels soft, relaxed. I think this comes back to being in the present. It's just welcoming. It doesn't feel like it's rushed or unattainable. It just feels very easy breezy kind of joy, which I love. In contrast, wild joy to me like feels very exciting. It's when it's like bold and fresh and it's unapologetic and it's chaotic and it's unhinged and all of those crazy things. But I think that's also a fun way to be when it comes to joy. So I think we'll just keep that in mind this season, that there's kind of the two levels of it. And when we talk about joy, it's more of like the overarching concept, but everyone has to kind of figure out what it is that joy means for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be wild, it could be gentle, it could be both at the same time, it could be one or the other, or something in between.
Mm-hmm. I think it's fun to think about it in these two categories that are like different, but also can like be together. Because I think sometimes we think that it like has to look a certain way, and it doesn't. It can be quiet, it can be loud.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Truth in that. So what are the vibes for this season, Alexis?
The vibes are whimsy, joy, romanticizing life, dopamine, all the things, decor, dressing, menus,
Yes.
explosion of color, and also quiet color too.
Oh, I love it. I love it all. We're going wild and gentle, loud and quiet. I love all of those things. And as she's blowing bubbles in the middle of our recording, love it.
Just thought I'd have these handy.
You should have them handy. And for anyone who hasn't grabbed a whimsy kit, head to shop.theconfettibar.com to grab one today.
Okay, but while we're talking about the whimsy kit, I just also have to show you my microphone.
I'm obsessed.
For those of you who can't see,
Those of you
what
at home.
I'm talking about. I have googly eyes on my mic. I added them today.
I'm jealous.
I'm telling you, I was like hardcore, like, okay, I have to dive into the whatever. It's like method acting.
I love
googly
it.
eyes are going on. I'll have the bubbles out. I'm ready.
I love it. And obviously, later this season, we will dive into all things whimsy. So that's just a little sneak peek. But that does remind me that I need to bedazzle my microphone. It is on my list. I think we need a what? Remember that show? Maybe you're too young. Pimp My Ride. Do you remember that show?
I know Pimp My Ride.
Oh my God. You've never seen Pimp My Ride? I have never felt. Oh, you have? Okay. You think? Okay.
I'm gonna say yes.
She's trying to make me feel better. I have never felt so old in my life. Okay,
No.
it was a show on like MTV or something where people would take their cars and then they would like do something crazy, like put like fur inside and those fuzzy dice and all that.
100%.
So I feel like we need a Pimp My Microphone episode.
We really do. That needs to be a video series.
Yes, I think maybe we need a bonus video podcast this season that is
added to the
Pimp
list.
My Microphone.
Literally so stinking good.
I love it. Okay. My mind is now ready. See, even just the thought of it made me more joyful. Look at that.
Good.
I am here. I am in the present moment. And I'm feeling more joyful just talking about it. Look, it's working already, people.
I really took us down a whimsy rabbit hole, but I think it was a good one.
It was needed. Googly eyes they always get me.
It's just looking at me and it makes me laugh.
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
So I think the point is we want this season to be everyone's permission slip to embrace the silliness and the sparkle in everyday life. And I think if we accomplish nothing else in season 4, it is to get people to embrace the silliness and the sparkle. Can we really ask for more? Is there more to do?
Nope. That's all. I couldn't have said it better myself.
All right. Well, we would like to invite everyone listening to play along with us this season and start looking out for your joy, for your whimsy, for your dopamine, for your romanticizing moments. And we will be chatting about all of that throughout the season. And I think it'll be a good time.
Same. Go be joyful. Skip today.
Oh, be joyful. Skip to my Lou.
Skip to my Lou. Skip to your Lou.
For more fun, join us on the socials at the Confetti Bar. And you can join the Confetti Club to receive free inspiration delivered to your inbox at theconfettibar.com/join.
Thanks for visiting.
Skip to the swanky Lou.
The problem is that you always end so eloquently, and then I feel like I just need to add to what you're saying, and I add nothing.
I love your additions, and then it keeps us going because I always feel like, what am I saying? All right, Cliff, have fun with this one.
I'm crying.
Okay. Where do we go from here? Intermission.
The official quote of this whole podcast. I love it.
I love it. We need an episode just called I Love It, where we just talk about all the things we love. No other context in between, just listing all the things that we love.
Add that to the list too.
Look at us! Oh my god, I need to take notes here.
Genuinely, we're brainstorming too.
Okay, pimp my microphone.
That's gonna be good.
It is noted. With my pink pen, which also makes me feel happy.
That's very happy. I also had a nice ASMR click in the couch one.
Oh, this could be an ASMR channel.
Mine was quiet. Got your emergency sprinkles?
Emergency confetti.
Oh, fun. I got the sprinkle version.
Oh, I have the confetti. The prototype, if you will.
The prototype.
What else? Ooh.
That's nice.
Oh, wait. This one will be a sneak peek of a future episode. That is good.
I can hear your tabs flashing. What's gonna happen editing this one?
So silly. I know. We did it. I trusted in the confetti.
And I love it.
Could you imagine if all of our shirts this season sort of just went back and forth? So whatever my shirt says, yours is a response to it. We'll just speak in shirts.
I'm here for it.
Okay. It's obviously past my bedtime.